This is a fearsome women's prison because of a cruel punishment called dancing on ice. The female prisoner has her neck strangled with wire, her bare feet on the ice, and any slight mistake could lead to death. She can only keep moving her toes, struggling desperately on the edge of death. The prison guard, just as the person is about to collapse, pretends to mercifully push away the ice block. This torture, worse than death, is actually the lightest punishment, and today, the prison welcomed 3 new inmates with seductive looks. The girls kept flirting with the guard, but no matter how much they tried to seduce him, he remained expressionless, as if looking at 3 walking corpses. At this moment, the girls were still completely unaware that what awaited them was a terrifying nightmare. The prison guard then threw over 3 camisoles, demanding the girls change in front of everyone. The curly-haired girl immediately refused this unreasonable request, but the guard merely sneered, and then poured a small gun from a cup, indicating they should either comply obediently, or... Under the guard's intimidation, the 3 eventually chose to surrender, but when they arrived at the cell, they realized that the most terrifying thing in this prison was not the guards, but the female inmates who had lost their humanity due to prolonged torment. This women's prison has a peculiar rule: all inmates must wear slip dresses, and the 3 beautifully dressed ladies had no sense of the impending danger, because the most terrifying thing here wasn't the guards, but the female inmates driven insane by long-term confinement. Among them, the most terrifying is the prison bully Lisa. Whenever new prisoners arrive, she greets them in the cruelest way, making them experience a fate worse than death. To avoid being bullied, the girl initially planned to use her beauty to survive, but unexpectedly, the warden had already been neutralized before taking the job, and the director is a complete madman who decided to teach the 3 newcomers a lesson. Subsequently, the wardens put on masks and released a large amount of mysterious gas into the cell. The thick smoke quickly filled the entire room, but strangely, this smoke was not lethal poison, but a drug that causes people to lose their sanity. Soon, the female prisoners started attacking each other. Seeing the opportunity arise, the warden came into the cell and enjoyed an envious imperial treatment under the warden's long-term oppression. Under these circumstances, the female prisoners finally couldn't bear it anymore, so they decided to join forces and resist. When the prison guard came to check the cell, a companion stealthily slit his throat from behind, successfully seizing a submachine gun, then opened fire on the approaching backup guards, quickly escaping the cell afterward. But just as Xiaomei was about to reach the seaside, she was shot in the back by the warden. Leg. Even so, Xiaomei did not give up. She endured the severe pain and crawled forward. Finally, she dug out a metal box on the beach, and inside was a radio. It turns out Xiaomei was an agent, and the purpose of her infiltration was to investigate this terrifying prison. And the teammate who came to provide support piloted an Apache and fired widely at the prison. To ensure no one escaped, the military even deployed fighter jets. After a round of fierce bombing, they completely leveled this city of sin. The film ends here. See you next time.